Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. In running an angel group, it's important to provide regular reports to the investors about the investments as well as the state of the group. For individual investments, negotiate regular updates from the startups to include the following: sales reports tracking leads, pipeline, and closed sales on a monthly or quarterly basis. Financials, including income statements for the past month and year to date, as well as cash flow projections. Team changes, including new hires, promotions, and departures. Product announcements and upgrades. Fundraise status if continuing to raise capital. For groups with a fund, provide the following information on a quarterly basis as well: funds raised and deployed to date. A summary of each investment, including current revenue, growth rates, and progress report by the CEO. Exits, including return of capital as well as business shutdowns. Fund metrics, including distributed to paid-in capital called DPI, the total value to paid-in ratio called TVPI, as well as the internal rate of return. Include the list of portfolio companies with a short summary of each. It's important to set up a reporting structure so the members can keep track of the progress of both individual investments and funds. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us for the day. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.